Happy Friday. Hi. How you guys doing? Good. Good. Happy to hear that. My name is Tam, so you guys know who I am. Just a reminder, we have a mask ordinance in Colorado. Only you can exempt yourself on the four corners of your mat. That exemption looks like you can't safely breathe with a mask or have a medical condition. Under those exemptions, I will not be wearing one tonight. Before we get started with Rocket Breath, first of all, first ever Rocket Girl Power. If you look around, all ladies, so it's exciting. Is there anything specific you guys want to do today? Speak now or handstands for 75 minutes. Okay, so if there are no requests, if there's requests halfway through, just shout it out. We're all friends here. Let's find a little bit of rocket breath work. So find a tall, comfortable seat, lift the space of your heart, but pull your rib cage down. And begin to find deep, rich, full breath. Doesn't need to be any style of breath. Just notice. Begin to tap into your emotional body. Leaving the space between your ears, the logic. Tap into your heart space, your low belly. Again, with Nadi Shodhana breath, you'll take your left hand, index finger, and thumb to touch. Flip your hand so your palm is face up. Take your right hand. I like to take index and middle finger to the meat of your hand. Leave your thumb and your ring finger. You'll place them over your nose. First, we'll find a big breath in and a big breath out. Block with your thumb, inhale. Block both, hold. Release your thumb, exhale. Inhale. Block both, hold. Release your ring finger, exhale. Inhale. Block both, hold. Release your thumb, exhale. Inhale. Block both, hold. Release your ring finger, exhale. Two more on your own. Inhale. You find your way.
When you exhale on the left side, you can drop your palms and return to a natural rhythm of breath. Notice yourself, notice a shift. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed. We'll begin Kapalabhati breathing. It's a deep, forceful exhale, a snapping of your low belly. You're really turning on your Mula Bandha, your low core muscles. Find a full breath in. Deep breath out. Breathe in halfway. Begin. Little faster. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Find a big breath in. Lock your chin to your chest. On a breath retention, pull your pelvic floor and your anus up and release. Lift and release. Little flutter. Your belly should not move at all. You need to breathe, untuck your chin. You can take an exhale. So this is really powerful. It feels like a Kegel for both your pelvic floor and also your anal muscles. And so what this does, this is the pull up and in. In an ideal world, you're also doing this while you're handstanding. The middle line of energy is called the Shashuddha Nadi. And so ideally, we're taking everything, both like our fleshy core muscles and then the very deep internal muscles, and we're pulling in and together. So not only are we using our core, like our false six-pack muscles, but we're also really using the deepest portions of our belly to find control. We'll do one more round. About 30 flutters is like really perfect. Find a full breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Tuck your chin to your chest. Breath retention. Lift and release. Lift and release. Notice the subtle engagement, the difference in core control that you have even while seated. You're welcome to stay seated or easiest to come to standing. We'll do a little Agnisar Nali Kriya. Has everyone seen this demo before? No? Okay. I just had a shake. This isn't ideal for me. So horse stance is always easiest. So heels in, toes out. I'm gonna find a big breath in, then I'll take a dramatic exhale. On the very empty portion of my exhale, truly all the air has to go out. I'm gonna hug my belly button, not just to the back of my spine, but like I could pull it to my throat. And then I'm gonna massage my organs. I'll show you, then we'll do it together. Full breath in. Do you hear my shake, those of you who are close? Woo! So the other thing that's interesting is the first couple times people do this, you may be a pro right away. Fascia, you ever cut chicken breast open? You know that like slimy kind of whitish layer. So that covers your whole body, right, on the inside. And it can get tight just like muscles do. And so sometimes people are like, what the heck? I can't get my fingers in there. It's a sense of fascia that goes over your body. So the more that you do this, the easier it is to start to reach up and talk to your organs with your fingers. Cool? Heels in, toes out. Big breath in. Exhale. Tuck your chin to your chest, cat your back, pull up. And then maybe with your fingers, little self massage. Yeah, some of you getting really deep. Beautiful. Okay, Next round, you're welcome to stay with that, or you can do a little bit of the flutter. I'll demo. The empty of the exhale is the best, because if there's even just a little bit of breath, it's really hard to move my diaphragm, my core muscles with breath still in my body. Sorry, I'll go slow to start, and then I'll also show you maybe what a fast flutter looks like. That shake is really primed in there. All right, y'all try. Heels in, toes out. Big breath in. Huge exhale. Tuck your chin to your chest. Cat your back. Pull up, release. Pull up, release. Maybe a little bit faster. All right. You can do, yeah, that cough is, if you don't pull your chin up before, it's like, also, if you noticed, or your hands, it's hot in here as well, but your hands get a little bit sweaty, right? Maybe even lightheaded. So what you're doing energetically is you're locking your chin to your chest, and then where most of your energy is concentrated, right? Our chakras, nadis, all kinds of things. You're pumping it, but you're keeping your chin locked. And then you stand up, you release your chin, and the energy floods out, right? So that's what can give you that kind of lightheaded feeling. On this next round, you can do just the pull and massage. You can pull and flutter, or if you know the nollie, you're welcome to do that. Heels in, toes out. Find a big breath in. Deep exhale. Breath all the way out. Lock your chin towards your chest. Find your variation. Nice, Erin. Beautiful. Step to the top of your space. Find Samastitihi, hands down by your sides. Lift your heart, yet pull your rib cage down. Hug your low belly up and in. Nice adjustment, Kim. Inhale, mountain. Take your palms to touch. Look up. Exhale, fold forward. Take your feet hip distance apart. We'll set up for ragdoll. Those of you at home will queue up our playlist. It's called Tam Soul 1. You'll hit play on the first song in 3, 2, and 1. One of the biggest keys to rocket is the flexibility that we find in our hamstrings. From an outward perspective, it's very easy to think that this class is all about inversions, and it can be. But the ticket to strength is through flexibility. Notice your relationship to the two. Take one more inhale, puff up your upper back. As you exhale, release your bind, heel toe your feet together to touch. Inhale, half lift, lengthen, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you, hug, wrap your low belly up and in, micro bend your knees. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands and step back. Foundational pose in this class, puff between your shoulder blades, squeeze your glutes, your inner thighs together. Inhale, shift forward, lower your knees to tabletop. We'll do a little bit of wrist warm up, back and forth, side to side. I'll let you walk yourself through your own wrist warm up. 3 traditional positions, fingers forward, fingers facing outwards, wrist inwards, 3 and 9, and then fingers towards your knees, wrist towards the top. We've got a couple breaths to warm up your body. And about 2 more breaths, we'll come back through a neutral tabletop position. All right, guys, we're really going to set up our hands today. So for the first, really up until recently, I had to fake my hand grip. So a lot of times we feel our palms and we can feel some sets of our fingers, but we're not really using our hands the way that we need to in a full handstanding grip. So in order to fake this, you're going to keep your palm flat. Always most important is that your index finger knuckle is glued to the earth. If this is lifting, you can cause serious wrist damage. Now from here, I'm going to pull my fingers in just slightly. Do you see how they dome a little bit like creepy little spider legs, right? But my finger pads are all still firmly planted into the earth. Find this shape in your hands and now step back to high plank. Notice the grip, the difference in sensation. Really paw down through your finger pads. Press, puff through your upper back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga, just till your elbows graze your side body. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pull yourself through your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Exhale to press up and back, downward facing dog. Be intentional with the placement of your hands today. Find movement or stillness. Always a reminder that if you have something to let go of, an energy that's not serving you on your mat, big open mouth exhale. But if you need to build heat, fire, fuel for your rocket ship, seal your lips for Ujjayi Pranayama. Next exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, travel to the top. Half lift as you arrive. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, palms touch, look up. Pull your tailbone down, wrap your inner thighs together. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat spine. Exhale, high plank. Set up your hands, spider tent to your fingertips. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Don't worry, Beth, you'll get another one. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, chaturanga, low belly in. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next exhale, prepare, look forward. Inhale, hop, step, or float to the top. Half lift, breath in. Nice, Emma. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Last time, look up. Exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa, any way you want it. Handstand, skip it, jump, float, fly. Exhale to press up and back, downward facing dog. Slow down your breath. Next exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, arrive at the top. Half lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Squeeze your legs together like you are a mermaid. Send your hips farther back, palms to touch, look up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, vinyasa, your movements. Nice, Beth. Exhale to press up and back. No three-legged dog, right leg forward, warrior one. Inhale, rise. First time here, I really like a self-adjust. Right hand to your right hip. Pull your hip back as you press your left hip forward. Feel the knife edge of your left foot down. As you're ready, you can re-extend your hands in your gaze. Sink a little lower, but squeeze your inner thighs together. Find a big breath in. Exhale, vinyasa, plant your palms. Love these hops, you guys. Exhale to press up and back, downward facing, left leg forward, warrior one. Inhale, rise. If you did the self-adjust before, hands to your hips. So I'm going to be honest, warrior one kind of sucks, right? It's not super comfortable. And so to compensate, we'll often send our tailbone down. No back bend. Pull down. Even if you need to have a little bend in your back knee, that's okay. Focus and then readjust. Look up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, vinyasa, plant your palms. Exhale to press up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple or roll forward, high plank. Lower down to your knees, sit onto your heels. Okay, do y'all know the options in Sun A and Sun B, or just Sun B, handstands and crows? I'm going to break it down here, and then we'll just run it a couple times for fun, right? So from chair pose, you've got a couple options. Chair, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. You could handstand here if you wanted. Traditional is crow pose. You'll take your knees to your outer armpits. You'll look forward, step, jump, or float, right? Pull our chin forward, shoot our body back. Warrior one. Idea is handstand. You don't even have to kick up a lot, but everyone's toes have to get off the ground. Promise? Yeah? Okay. Look up at our thumbs. Plant your hands. You'll shift your right foot back. Look down. Left leg is straight and strong. This right is a heel kicker. Exhale. Inhale up, kick your butt. Exhale, lower. Inhale up, kick your butt. Maybe hold. Exhale, lower. Sound good? Give you something to work on the next round. Find downward facing dog. Be where you are in your practice. Love your story, your chapter. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Inhale, hop, step, or float. Half lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Crow pose, plant your hands. Knees to your armpits, look really far forward. Curl your heels closer to your glute. Everybody float to the back, chin forward, yes, like ninjas all at the same time. Exhale to press up and back. Right leg forward, warrior one. Inhale, rise and pause. This is where I notice we get in our head a little bit, right? Like, oh, I'm supposed to handstand from here? No way. Take a big breath in. Grounding, exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, handstand, plant your hands. We knew who was excited. Slide your right foot back. Left hip dip down. Literally butt kicking. Heel to glute. Yes, really nice, Jody. That was awesome. You can vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Nice, Emma. Left leg forward, warrior one. Inhale, rise. Gaze at your hands. Stay for a grounding breath in and out. One more inhale. Exhale, vinyasa or handstand. Plant your hands. Shift your foot back. Right hip tip down. Take a hop. Yes, beautiful. Lynn, that was so floaty. Downward facing dog or vinyasa. These looked really awesome, you guys. Inhale, ripple, roll forward, high plank. Lower down to your knees, sit onto your heels. Okay, I'm going to address the straight leg and coming back into chaturanga. So a lot of times we'll see people hop up with a straight leg handstanding like this, right? This is significantly harder because look how much weight of my body is pulling me down. Also, in order to have this leg straight, typically this leg is going significantly past 180. My favorite handstand shape, especially while learning, is this because it also focuses on keeping a flat low back. So if you're looking around and you're like, ooh, that long leg looks so cool, you can try it, but it's a little bit harder. Mostly what we're going to focus on here is chaturanga. Everything is with your chin and rocket. So even if you don't get a big hop, puff, shoulder blades over, looking at your wrist, left leg straight, heel to glute, step back, chaturanga. Do it one more time. Won't kick as high. Little hop, heel to butt, chaturanga. Does that make sense? Cool, we'll try it. Downward facing dog, press your hips up and back. Take a big breath in and out. One more inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, float to the top, little hop. Half lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, handstand or crow pose for 3, for 2. Step, jump, or float, vinyasa. Really nice. Right leg forward, warrior one. Inhale, rise, gaze at your hands. Exhale, handstand through chaturanga. Kick up, pull your chin forward, land lightly in your toes. Really nice. Exhale to press up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg forward, warrior one. Inhale, rise and look. Exhale, handstand, plant your hands. Little butt kicking exercise. Left heel to your glute. Pull your chin forward. Yes. Some of these are in slow-mo, looking strong. Exhale to press up and back. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, handstand to the hop. Take a little hop. Half lift or hold handstand. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Interlace your hands, shine the webbing towards the ceiling. Root your tailbone down, but pull your pinkies farther behind you. If this sucks a lot, pincha probably hurts a little bit too, right? Sink a little bit lower. This is prep for forearm stand. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, half chair pose. Bring your rib cage to almost touch your thighs, but take your pinkies higher. 2 more inches, lift. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift or hold crow pose for 3. Toss between your shoulder blades. Look farther forward than you think. Think about floating to handstand. 2. Step, jump, or float. Beautiful. Exhale to press up and back, downward facing dog. Right leg forward, warrior 1. Inhale, rise. Focus on your breath here. This is literally a breathing practice with fancy postures. Take a full breath in. Exhale, warrior 2, slice open. You can find a little movement, a little surf in and out. And then find depth in your legs. Gaze over your middle finger, soften your face. Begin to straighten your front leg, shorten your stance. Tick-tock yourself down and forward, hand to shin or peace sign fingers to your big toe. We'll add a half bind today, top handle loop around your low back for your front right hip pocket. Peel your elbow behind you, gaze towards the ceiling. Stay for a breath in and exhale. Inhale, triangle, re-extend your hand. Exhale, pyramid, left hand down, hop your left foot up and out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2 more, breath in and out. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, hold and fold or twist. Left hand down, extend your right fingertips to the sky. We'll do a little half bind here. Bend your elbow, reach your hand for your front left hip pocket. Continue to peel your heart and shoulder open. Nice, Joe. Stay for 1 more breath in and out. Re-extend your top hand towards the sky. Exhale your right hand down. Inhale, standing splits. Kick your left toes towards the ceiling. Stay here and stretch or take it up to handstand. Use your breath. Love these hops. Nice, Adrian. Begin to peel your top hip open wherever you are. Exhale, extended side angle, big wide step back. We'll find Ashtanga variation, hand to the outside of your right foot, left fingertips forward. Plug your shoulder into your body. Use your breath. Option to take a little half bind here. Bend your elbow, reach for your front right hip pocket. Peel your heart open. Stay, exhale. Inhale, re-extend your hand. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your left knee down, crescent moon, right hand, right thigh. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, deep lateral twist. Option hands to heart. We can work for bind here as well. Take your top hand, bend your elbow, reach for the front left hip pocket. Maybe your left hand will reach down, thumb towards the earth, perhaps to connect. Maybe, maybe not. That's not what matters. Use your breath. Find 1 more breath in. Exhale, vinyasa, plant your palms. Exhale to press up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple or roll forward, high plank. Lower down to your forearms. Palms flat, non-negotiable. Option for number 11 or thumb and index finger to touch. Stay and puff. This is great. Build strength. Dolphin. Walk your toes towards your elbows. Pause. Send your head through the gate of your arms. Look back towards the curtains. If you feel comfortable here, re-extend your gaze towards your elbow. Walk your feet into center. Lift 1 leg. Stay here or maybe heel to glute. Same kind of idea. Literally a butt kicking exercise. Inhale up, exhale lower. Find down dog in 3 and 2 and 1. Downward facing dog. No 3-legged dog, left leg forward, warrior 1. Look at your thumbs. Focus on your breath. Inner worlds, outer worlds. Find a full breath in. Exhale, warrior 2, slice open. Squeeze your glutes together and pull your tailbone down. Slowly straighten your front leg. Shorten your stance quite a bit. Exhale, triangle pose. Tick-tock yourself forward and down. Gaze up. If you played with binds, we'll find them on this side. Bend your elbow. Reach for your front left hip pocket. Really spiral your chest, your shoulder open. Stay, exhale. Inhale, re-extend your hand, reach up. Exhale, drop your hand down, pyramid pose. Hop your right foot up and out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hold. 2 more, breath in and out. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, fold and hold. Stay or twist, right hand down, extend your left fingertips towards the sky. Anchor your left hip back. If you found a bound before, bend your elbow. Reach towards your front right hip pocket. Hug your belly in. Stay, exhale. Inhale, re-extend your hand and gaze. Exhale, drop your left hand down. Inhale, standing splits, kick your right leg towards the sky. Match your variation. Wherever you are, slowly begin to peel your top hip open. Exhale, extended side angle, big wide warrior 2-like step back. Hand to the outer blade of your left foot. We'll find the bind here. Begin to swim your right arm towards the curtains. Bend your elbow, reach for your front left hip pocket. Spiral your heart open more, lean back. Stay, exhale. Inhale, reach your hand towards the curtain. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your knee, crescent moon. Left hand, left thigh. Inhale, sweep your right arm. Exhale, deep lateral twist, hands to heart. You can gaze at me if you want a little demo. Your top hand is going to bend to reach for your front hip pocket. Your right hand, thumb to face down, bend, maybe connect. Breathe, depth and sound. Find 1 more inhale. Exhale, vinyasa of choice. Exhale to press up and back, downward facing dog. Pinch a party, part 2. Inhale, ripple, roll forward. Lower down to your forearms. And then any variation you want. Dolphin push-ups, you can kick. If you have a question like an open forum, just ask. Y'all come down for just a moment. So a little bit of what I'm seeing is we're a little scared to go past that point of gravity, right? You're completely valid in that fear. The way to come out of forearm stand is not ideal. You either do this like awkward crab walk forward, not great for your shoulders, or you flip into an incredibly deep back bend, which our bodies really aren't ready for. So if you're scared, but you know that you have the ability, this is actually where a straight leg can be kind of nice because you have the ability to reach farther back while be weighed down. So Couple options could look like this. I'm seeing a lot of like this kind of thing here, and we're just not getting right to that stacking point, right? So an option is to keep your right leg, your grounded leg, heavy and reach this leg a little bit farther past. If this leg stays heavy, I won't fall that way. Does that make sense? The other idea is if you really curl your heel to your glute, send energy through your toes, there's always a chance things can happen, right? But you have a better line to kind of catch. So that could look something like catch here, right? So we keep a straight leg and then catch. So you're using a little bit of a hybrid combo where it's like, oh, I'm kind of heavy. Oh, there it is. Does that make sense? Because you guys are floating really nicely. That's a beautiful progressive point. So you're not like in and down, right? But we're just not catching. So try to play with going just a little bit past. A couple more breaths. Beautiful. Internally rotate your thighs, so drop your pinky down a little bit. Yes, really nice. Beautiful, Anna. When you've had enough of these games, you can find your way back through downward facing dog, hips up, heels down. How was it, Jody? Did you die? Okay, right? So a beautiful example that it's much scarier in our heads than in our actual body. Thank you for demoing. Take your feet hip distance apart. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Padangustasana, peace sign fingers, grab your biggest toes. Inhale, lengthen, straighten your arms, look forward. Exhale, fold, tuck your chin towards your chest. Y'all really use your biceps. Try to get your hair to touch your toes. If your hair is possible, what about the top of your head? Stay, exhale. Inhale, lengthen, straighten your arms. Exhale, Padahastasana, step onto your hands, toes towards your wrists. You can pedal as a thank you or tuck your chin towards your chest. Really pull yourself to your thighs. Find a big breath in. Exhale, ragdoll, catch opposite elbow. Take one more big breath in. As you exhale, release your hands. Inhale, roll up to standing, one vertebral body at a time. All right, we're going to talk quite a bit today about pressing or press-like motions. So while I do that, if you guys want to come to a yogi squat, heels in, toes out, and then elbows to the inner portions of your thighs. Pressing is this really messed up thing that we have decided is incredibly exciting to chase after. Not only do you need an incredible amount of hamstring length, an incredible amount of strength in your upper body, but you also require hip mobility because to have ribcage to thigh compression is actually quite difficult. So I'm going to show you some puppy pressing options and how those can look. So the idea with puppy pressing, I like to prep a little bit looking like I'm in a pyramid kind of stance. Then from here, I'm going to plant my hands about maybe 6 inches in front of my foot. I'm going to shift forward into my standing foot, and then this leg has to be incredibly active. See, sad puppy, happy puppy, right? Okay, so I'm really active here. I'm actually going to walk my hands a little farther forward. See how my right rib cage is touching my thigh? Now, as I shift forward, I'm going to kick and slice to the side, and I'm going to attempt to pull my hip down as I do it. It could look something like this. Whoop. Right? So this tight curl is what's helping pull my hip up. And at the point that I find myself stacked, I straighten my leg. Now, you've all seen puppy pressing where you like float onto your toes and then very nicely slice out to the side. They suck, right? So the way that we get there to this like really slow floating motion is to first just kick. So once again, tight, press, look, shift, kick. You wanna try? Let's do it. Okay, let's do right leg forward to start in a pyramid pose. Notice if you can get thigh to belly compression, maybe bend your front knee. Now, begin to shift all of the way into your right foot. Plant your hands 6 to 12 inches in front of you. Curl your left heel to your left glute, knee out wide. Okay, exhale. Inhale, roll onto your foot, kick to the side. Beth, that was so athletic, it was beautiful. Yes, try a couple more times. Roll onto your toes, kick to the side. As you kick, kick your left foot out too. Lynn, that was beautiful. Yes, Jody. We'll do about 100 more. Yes, these are really nice. Yes. Okay, beautiful. Let's come down for a second because we're really starting to get it. Hey, Beth, you want to show us that slow like you just did it? You can do it. Okay, so Beth is going to show us this like really nice, slow, controlled version. So, yep, shift, slice, kick, beautiful. Okay, the difference that happens when Beth is not kicking is much more fun. So if you kick, the way to get up now is in your hands. It has nothing to do with your hips. The more you grip the earth, the more you lift your body up. So if we're just here, we're not going to get there, right? What happens to get up is this grip shape we taught in our hands before. You're going to look really far forward, kick, slice, hold. Whoop, excuse me. Does that make sense? So right as you start to stack your hips, then it's in your hands. Cool? So let's try that addition as well. Go ahead. These two are down, and this can be, so mid knuckles can always be lifted. Finger pads and, what are these called? Meaty knuckles can never be lifted. Does that make sense? Yep. Oh yeah, because that is like, in order to grip, like if you think like I can't grip something like this, like in order to really grip something, my hand is closed. So how can we create a closed shape with our hand flat? Looks like this. Does that make sense? Cool. Okay, so try. You're going to lean, kick, slice, and grip with your fingers. So we'll do same leg for now. Shift onto your toes, kick and grip. Yes, Emma, did you feel that? Beautiful. Slice to the side. Yeah, Lynn, that was awesome. Beautiful. We got about 3 more breaths. Yes, Jody, did you feel that too? How it like slowed down? That was amazing. Okay, we're going to switch legs. Either this is your better leg or your drunker leg. So who knows what the experience will look like. We'll start left leg forward in a pyramid-like stance. Thigh, rib cage to thigh compression. Now, plant your hands 6 to 12 inches in front of you. Shift forward. This time, right heel to your right glute. You're going to look really far forward. Exhale. Inhale, shift onto your toes. Kick to the side. Grip. Yes. Lily, that was beautiful. The deep breathing is an excellent sound. Beautiful. All right, you guys, pause for just one more second. My left side is my very drunk side, so who knows? But a little bit of what I'm seeing is we're kicking back. Back is incredibly hard. We want to kick out, right? And so out is like a slice and a hop. So it may look something like this. Plant, curl, exhale, inhale, shift, kick, catch. Does that make sense? So it's not a back movement, it's a side movement. Cool? Okay, let's try feet to the side. Think like you're, you know that slicing fruit game on the iPad, you know? That same kind of idea. Exhale like you're mad. Inhale, roll onto your toe. Kick and slice the fruit. Yes, beautiful shapes, you guys. Just like 100 more times. Beautiful. And when you're ready, you'll step to the top of the mat. We'll find standing handstand shape. Low belly in, tailbone down, heel of your hands towards the ceiling. Find a big breath in. As you exhale, release. Step your right foot back. Inhale, re-sweep your hands overhead, look up. Exhale, fold. Pigeon toe your feet. You can grab the outer edge if it's a little easier, or walk your hand in between your legs for a 90-degree bend in your arms. Stay, exhale. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, grab your hips. Inhale, rise and reach to stand in. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your low back. Inhale, lift, puff your chest. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and swan dive down. Shift so far forward into your feet that you can start to look underneath your own saddle. Keep your bind, exhale. Inhale, let your knuckles drag you to standing. Pause, breath out. Inhale, sweep your hands overhead, look up. Exhale, tee your arms and swan dive down. Peace sign fingers, grab your biggest toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Stay, exhale. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, middle split, Samukhanasana. Heel toe your feet as wide as possible. Find an active squeeze, wrap in. You can always lower down to your forearms if that feels a little easier. Use your breath. Notice yourself if there's a desire to leave the posture. Return to body consciousness. Stay, exhale. Inhale, come up onto your hands. We'll find splits to the right leg. Walk your hands towards the curtain. You can drop your left knee. Keep your right leg flat. Looks a little bit more like, what is this pose called? Whatever lunges. Yep, okay. Keep your right foot flat. Only start to scoot your leg back. When you enter more full split variation, that's when your toes begin to lift. Rocket splits focuses on your hip flexor rather than your hamstring. Two more breaths. Stay, exhale. Inhale, come back through wide-legged variation. Find your lunge to the front. Keep your left foot planted, right knee down. Really press your heart, your hip flexors forward. If you're ready, begin to slide just your knee back. Your left toes only begin to lift as you enter a full split variation. Two more breaths. Stay, exhale. Inhale, walk yourself back through wide leg forward fold. Make your way onto a seat any way you'd like. Flop, plop, or float. We'll find Uttanasana Konasana. Flex your toes towards your face. Inhale, sweep your hands overhead, look up. Exhale, grab the outer edge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Stay, breath out. Gently release your feet. Inhale, slowly walk yourself back up towards your pelvis. Take your feet a little closer in together. Do we need a Mula Bandha checkup demo? I'm happy to do it. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to turn towards my right leg. Lily, will you demo for the camera? Surprise! So I'm going to turn towards my right leg. So Lily, we're going to take a big breath in and a dramatic breath out. We're going to press into the earth. We're going to drag our hips back. We're going to alternate lifting heels or maybe float our whole body. Get it, Miss Lily? And then you can drop down. Okay, so turn towards your right leg. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. Press, lift, squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Looking stronger, y'all. Turn towards your left leg. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. Press, lift, squeeze for 5. Higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. Beautiful. We'll do just one set today. My gift to you. Find crow pose at the front. Plant your hands. Take your knees on top of your shoulders. Maybe try to straighten your arm. Crane pose. Maybe float to handstand. Nice, Jody. For 3, for 2, step, jump, or float. Beautiful. Exhale to press up and back, downward facing dog. Last little bit of standing. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, float or hop. Half lift or hold. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, look up. Exhale, reverse prayer or grab opposite elbow. Inhale, lift your heart. We'll switch it up today. Step your left foot back. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold. Use your breath as a tool for inner guidance. One more breath in and out. Change. Inhale, rise. Exhale, step toes touch. Right foot back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Deepen your breath. Stay one more inhale. And breath out. Inhale, rise. Samastitihi, release your bind. All right, we'll do Sunday, but we'll incorporate a little handstand. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, hop, jump into handstand. Exhale, step, jump, or float, vinyasa. Beautiful. Exhale to press up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, lower down to your knees for a second. Let's look at that transition because this is a really nice one to include into all classes. Power classes, you sneak it in, the teacher doesn't even know what happened, right? So on your inhale, half lift. I can't handstand from here. I just don't have that flexibility, right? It's like, ugh. So when I half lift, I'm going to walk my hands a little farther forward. So we'll look, inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, chaturanga. Notice I didn't even get all the way up to a handstand shape, right? I was more hovering at a diagonal. So we're jumping into a ball, and then you're remembering that you're stronger than you know. If you can hold crow for as long as I tested you today, you're good, right? You're going to pull your chin forward, catch with strong chaturanga arms. I'll demo one more time. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Traditional half lift here, handstand here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. You want to try? Let's do it. Mountain at the top. Okay, big piece of rocket is confidence, right? Look at the badass you see in front of you. They're amazing. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands 6 inches to 8 inches in front of you. Inhale, handstand, little hop into a ball. Exhale, chaturanga. Whoa, like rocket yogis. Want to do this like 40 more times? Yeah, come to mountain at the top. Any questions before we keep flowing this for a second? I think it depends on everyone. I kind of like my feet closer together because it's a lot. You don't want to take too much time in the setup or you fall behind in like a regular power class, right? So if you're like here, 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 that takes a lot of time versus inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift through chaturanga. Does that make sense? So we're keeping it kind of in the same breath that a power class would go. I'm just teaching you can handstand all the time in every class, right? Inhale, mountain, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, which means handstand, little ball. Exhale, chaturanga. Yes, beautiful. We're landing with bent elbows, right? Let's do it 4 more times. Come to the top. Inhale, mountain, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, which means handstand, hop. Exhale, chaturanga. Yes. Okay, now we're gonna have a silent competition. You land with toes that don't even make a sound, right? The teacher's like, did the handstand? I didn't see it or hear it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, inhale, mountain, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, handstand, hop. Silent chaturanga. Oh, yogi ninjas, who are you guys? Exhale to press up and back, downward facing dog. We'll move on in our sequence. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, tiny ball shape to the top. Swivel your knees to the right. Left hand, left thigh. Inhale, sweep your right arm. Exhale, deep twist. Shoulder outside, hands to prayer, spiral your heart. Stay here or plant your hands. Keep this knee to shoulder connection. Look really far forward. Kick your toes to the side. Stay or play with variations. Must breathe. Breathe or grunt. Find your way back through to a tiny ball to the front. Jody, looking good, sharp. Shift your knees to the left, right hand, right thigh. Inhale, sweep your left arm. Exhale, big deep twist. The twist is what helps your crow pose. Hands to heart, spiral your chest space. Now plant your hands. Keep knee all the way towards your shoulder. Look forward, kick to the side. If you want to chaturanga but you're scared, just do it. Yes. These look amazing, by the way. Exhale to press up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple, roll forward, high plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. We'll do 3 belly down, back bend. Sweep your hands back behind you. Palms touch your hips. Take your big toes to touch. Big breath out. Exhale. Inhale, lift just your upper body. Press the tops of your hands into the earth. Pull your collarbones forward. Next, inhale, Superman. Extend your hands straight out in front of you. This time, lift your feet too. But super glue your big toes together. Squeeze and lift. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your low back. Lift your heart space. Lift your heels. Pull your chin down a little bit. Inhale, lift 1 inch higher. Exhale, release. Option 2, bend your knees. Windshield wiper your feet. Option 1 is child's pose. Option 2 is Virasana or Supta Virasana. Option 3, we're going to work puppy press headstands. So I really like working whatever I'm trying to work in handstand or forearm stand in a headstand variation, just because there's a lot more stability that's happening. So I'm going to show you this from supported. I'm going to grab opposite elbow for the width. I'm going to interlace my hands. I'm going to hide my little pinky to make sure she's safe. I'm going to put my headband line onto the earth and the back of my head into my hands. Looks like this. I'm going to have really strong shoulders. Press, press, press. Really pressing into the space of my elbows. I'm going to lift my hips. I like this as my puppy. Heel trying to touch my butt. I'm going to shift forward, slice out. So for a moment, we're just working on this kind of idea. Not even pressing up, although you can. Because once your body understands the mechanics of pulling your knee down to lift your foot up, it becomes easier in other shapes. If you're like, I don't want to play that, you can do whatever you want to. Just get your toes off the earth. Beautiful, you guys. Beautiful. And then y'all know how it goes. You got to do it on both sides, right? Yeah, these body mechanics are looking really strong, you guys. Take a couple more rounds before we meet in child's pose. As you find yourself making your way to child's, deepen your breath. Notice the mindscape that you're creating in this class. Are you using any judgment of success with what your physical body is able to do? Because that is the only thing that could set you up for failure. Success looks like showing up on your mat and breathing. It looks like being willing to try something new, being okay without perfection. You're welcome to stay here, or for 20 more breaths, we've got a yogi playtime. You can work on anything that you'd like, getting upside down, handstand variations. We've got back bends and hip openers coming. If you have questions, please ask. That's how we all learn and grow. Emma, when you're coming up like that, it's fingers too. Fingers pull, lock your upper body in, and then your legs can almost do whatever they want to. Jody, are you okay if I break the rules and touch your calf a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Kick with the same leg that you're kicking. You're just right here. Go for it. Kick. Kick a little more. Do you feel this, how I'm leading back? Point with your toe. Yep, come down. So this left leg, like Erin was just doing, you really want to pull forward. That's what will keep your body into place. So a part of it is a fear block because you're strong, that you're floating up to the shape and then pretty much floating right back down.
Every time I get there, I just walk forward. Like I identify that spot where like I can hit. Am I this way or?
Yep, it's a fine line to walk, you know. Make sure you are switching legs if you are doing something one-sided. Find down dog in 5. In 4. Yeah, Beth. 3. 2. Downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Inhale, ripple, roll forward, high plank. Slow lower to your belly. Flip yourself over onto your back. We're going to do 3 back bends. Anything that you want, bridge, supported bridge, full wheel. Walk your heels underneath your knees. First set is the shortest. Exhale. Inhale, lift your hips up. 3 breaths. Wrap your inner thighs together. On your third exhale, slowly lower down just to reset. Second back bend. Inhale, lift your hips up. 5 breaths. Beautiful. If you're in full wheel, pull, traction your chest even closer towards the mirrors. Only you know when you've reached your 5th breath. You lower down for just a moment. Third back bend, lift yourself up. 7 breaths, full, loud, deep, rich. Nice, Sophie. Last breath is the deepest. Find a supportive position as you end fallen bridge or Supta Baddha Konasana. When you're ready, collect yourself. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. These next few moments in class, I want you to dramatically focus on the depth and quality of your breath. Inhale, sweep your right leg to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Inhale, lift your heart, little back bend, offer yourself up. Exhale, fold and soften down. What does your breath teach you in these moments? It's just a reminder, find your something. It's just 5 more breaths, full, deep, loud, and healing. Let's do a big one together. Inhale, fill up all the way. Deep HA. Inhale, slowly rise. We'll find Gomukhasana. Sweep to the right. Hug your knee to the center. Take your left leg up and over. May look like seated twist. That's perfect. Maybe a little wiggle shaky. Get closer. Doesn't really matter. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, fold. You can turn your palms to face up. Shift into deeper receptive energy. Take one more full breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, slowly rise. Handstand, but of course is the transition. Plant your hands, tuck your toes. You can come into a little ball shape, or sometimes wide leg is also a great option. Get it up any way you want. Yes, beautiful. And then when you're ready, you can find downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Inhale, lift your heart space like you can offer your light to the world. And then as you exhale, fold and soften. We create shifts in ourselves through intentionality. You can come to any of the classes at Soul 19 and not do a moment of yoga. Or as you shift into breath, into understanding yourself, creating a union to yourself, to God, to the universe. finding your way back home. Find full breaths. Last 5 are the deepest. Last one together. Inhale, fill up. Deep HA. Inhale, rise. Gomukhasana, shift left. Pull your knee to center. Right leg up and over. Little stack, manual manipulation, whatever brings you to your center. And then fold. Just a few breaths. Full breath in. Deep out. Inhale, rise. Last chance to handstand. Plant your hands. Take it up. We'll meet back at a seat if you want to practice a slow float from handstand to your seat. Find a comfortable seated position. Find Yana Mudra. Take your thumb and index fingers to touch. Place the tops of your wrists to your knees. We're going to end class in seated meditation. If any part of your soul is fighting that you need deeper rest, then lay back. Allow yourself to breathe with depth and sound. The keys to understanding yourself are in these next moments. Notice if you're thinking, that's okay. Return your energetic awareness back to your breath. begin to find a little breath work. Find a full inhale. Deep breath out. Bigger in. Deeper out. Fuller in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Exhale. Big inhale. Hold. Breath retention for as long as you possibly can. Before you take an exhale, find one more sip in. Only when you reach a panic button mode, find a very gentle exhale. And find your natural rhythm of breath. And begin to move your body, your neck, your wrists, maybe even reach your hands towards the ceiling. And then we'll meet with our hands to prayer at our heart. Bow your chin towards your chest. The love and light in me sees and honors that in you, but that's easy to do. It's hard to witness our own darkness, to see it, to love it, and then to love that darkness in others. Take your thumb knuckles to your third eye. In gratitude, we bow. Namaste. Namaste, friends. My name is Tam. If you have any questions, I love talking about Rocket. If you're interested in deepening your practice in a way that's outside of your body, Matt does a breathwork class Wednesday night at 7:30. It's really similar to the breath pumping that we just did. It's the closest mystical experiences that I tend to have as a human. To be honest, I think it's the hardest class that Soul 19 offers because it is incredibly challenging to breathe like that, to show up for yourself. That is not supporting your body, making muscles, right? But it's creating muscles on the inside that'll pay dividends beyond, I think, our understanding. So hope to see you there on Wednesday. We have beautiful offerings as well. Soul 19 is really pouring a lot into creating education outside of the classroom setting and off the mat. You can check those. Hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. Thanks, friends. Bye, friends.